bullying, shouting and screaming, governing by fear. The latest allegations against everybody's least favourite royals, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, are damning. British historian Robert Lacey has published an account of the way the Hollywood wokey and the prodigal prince ran their royal household in his latest book, Battle of the Brothers. According to Lacey, in 2018, Joint Communications Secretary for Kensington Palace, Knauf, presented to Prince William a dossier of distress containing reports from various Sussex staff about the appalling way they were treated by Meghan Markle. One courtier stated nothing was ever good enough for Meghan and that she would publicly humiliate staff in meetings, shouting and screaming at them. One aide told a colleague they couldn't stop shaking at the thought of an encounter with Meghan. Another described her behaviour as emotional cruelty and manipulation, which could also be described as bullying. Most troubling of all was the staff member who alleged they had symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder after working for the Duchess of Sussex. Knauf himself stated he was concerned that the Duchess was able to bully 2 PAs out of the household in less than a year, and that she seemed intent on always having someone in her sights. Additionally, Harry doesn't come out of the dossier unscathed. One courtier recalled a phone call between the Duke and a top aide in which Harry was screaming down the phone. In fact, these injured courtiers even coined a label for their collective, the Sussex Survivors Club. This behaviour from Meghan and Harry is a far cry from the compassion, kindness and mental health maintenance they so vehemently preach. While it must be noted they have disputed the dossier of distress, where there is smoke, there is often fire. The allegations should come as no surprise to those of us who have been paying attention. After all, this is not the first time the Sussexes have displayed such blatant hypocrisy. Zooming around in private jets while lecturing the public on climate action springs to mind. But it really represents how those who continually claim to be victims of bullying are often bullies themselves, particularly on the regressive left. We see it with every feminist who cries about online misogyny while hurling misogynistic abuse at women who disagree with feminism. We see it with every racial activist who complains about racist microaggressions but cheers when Black Lives Matter burns down buildings. And we see it with every white leftist who claims to be an anti-racist ally to people of colour but lumps racial slurs on non-white people who are conservative. Honestly, who do Meghan and Harry think they're fooling? The American market will likely forget them, as they do every other flash in the pan. And having burned every bridge with the UK, they will have nowhere to turn. Hypocrisy is not a good foundation on which to build a business model. I fear Meghan and Harry will not realise this until it is far too late.